Ladies and gentlemen, did Al Haymon settle out of court with Floyd Money Mayweather for 50 bucks? Fred, let us know.
Barbershop conversations, man. Make sure you win the first 5 hours of your day, okay?
Hey, look, he ain't lying.
And I apologize. That's my AI mop in here. You know, that's my the Roomba in the background mopping the floor.
That's part of the singularity, transhumanism. The man watching you right now, we're really not the man. We can call them the hybrids, or we can call them the predecessors. Ooh. Okay.
Floors. But someone sent me I watched a 6-minute clip of Rick Glazier. Shout out Rick Glazier. We need to have a conversation. Okay, now
You heard what he said, Rick.
I haven't called Las Vegas yet. Okay, so he's allegedly reporting that Al Haymon and Floyd Mayweather settled out of court.
Oh, maybe behind the scenes, Adrian Broner could have had something to do with it. Y'all seen the tweets? Maybe he said, "Come on now, Floyd, you know this ain't right. He got us out of bad situations."
If that's the case, everything that I told you fighters was true.
Fred been right all along. I remember the first when I tapped into the boxing and moving around, shaking the scenes and trying to get the behind the scenes of the boxing world. The first channel I ever found was Barbershop Conversation. So we got to pay it forward. So he been right all this time. So let's listen to what he got to say now. What the elder said, the chickens is coming home to roost. I think that was Malcolm.
Everything I told you was true. I told you if you take Al Haymon to trial, he file a case, he will duck his tail and settle out of court because he can't afford for discovery.
Well, he's saying he ain't really got it like that. And his prime days was with Mayweather, but for a brief moment. Fred, let us know more, champ. We need to know this. You can see it in his eyes. He's been dead serious. Errol Spence, Broner, Robert Easter, all them boys trying to tap in and let them know what's going on, but they didn't want to listen to him. And all these years later, we can see who was right, and who made the mistake.
Now, hypothetically speaking, how about if Al Haymon becomes a snitch and becomes Floyd Mayweather's leading witness? Now, if they settle...
Oh, damn. Now, that's a twist if I ain't heard or seen one. Hold on. This shit getting hot. Let me tap in. Hey.
Out of court, no paperwork, no depositions, no meeting before a judge, no quotes, no hearings, undisclosed amount, case closed. Is that why Bob Arum always goes quiet when I ask him about that case with Al Haymon and Oscar De La Hoya and him?
The behind the scenes. This is above my pay grade of understanding. This sound crazy.
Who's going to interview Bob? I know I'm the perfect guy to interview Bob Arum. I just don't have the time. Believe me, I want to. I should make time for this because this is like my victory lap, like a historical moment. I need to have a conversation with Bob Arum. I need to have a conversation with Rick Glazier. And there was a podcast that protected PBC. AM podcast? I don't know them. What's that? Someone sent me that video about a year ago. I used to watch him, and I haven't seen him in a while. I guess I need to go watch him, but did they apologize to me?
I ain't heard an apology. I'm like, I found it and heard it and seen it in real time, and then you pop back up. Just like with all the information going on around the world, it's got me going back into my back into my bag, back into time. And you been right, Fred. You've been trying to warn the fighters. They ain't been listening to you because they was getting that right there and then money. You was telling them to invest it the right way, and they say, God damn that, I'm about to go blow this. I'm about to touch down in Miami and wow out. I seen it.
Because everyone is reporting this Al Haymon, Floyd Mayweather situation. Are they saying thank you, Frederick Hawthorne? Instead of,
well, thank you, Frederick Hawthorne. We appreciate you. And Frederick Hawthorne, we salute you. That's what we talking about, champ. Let's get it.
Thank you, Al Haymon. Have I replaced Al Haymon's name before the word thank you? But y'all fighters didn't. I told you guys, if you had a pay-per-view fight on PBC, you should get a private auditor.
Uh-oh. What's going on behind the scenes? Is Bitcoin being exchanged to, you know, spin a narrative? Can't trace that, can you? Strange activity going on in the world behind the scenes.
Y'all didn't listen. Now I'm sitting here winning the first 5 hours of the day with a mop, with an AI mop in my weight room.
Putting that work in, because I gotta stay sharp physically just in case you try to test this, but mentally I'ma always be 15 steps ahead. Mr. Hawthorne ain't playing with y'all.
On a rainy day, and it never rains in Southern California.
Hey.
On the top of a mountain.
And play the guitar about it with the strings playing.
You know, because Plymouth Rock didn't land on me.
Hey. Finish the rest.
Let me keep this conversation at the purple lip level.
Oh, ooh, goddamn. Damn. They was over there before, during, and after sleep, just chiefing.
I'm not covering my mouth like the purple lip dudes because I don't have no back teeth. I'm laughing because I just had a smoothie, and you don't want the smoothie to project onto my iPhone. You know how the purple lip people cover their mouth because they ain't got no back teeth.
But damn, they ain't gotta open it all the way. They can just be like something.
Anyhow, I won't digress. Nah, that's over.
Well, keep it on their neck. You heard it right there, Mr. Hawthorne. Let it be heard and let it be known. I've been telling y'all for quite some time. And now this is my victory lap because I have been vindicated. So now I'm going to sip my win the first 5 hours of your day liquid. That's what we talking about. Subscribe to Barbershop Conversations and subscribe to Fight or Get Knocked Out.
Had you been practicing on your art, you know you're wearing the dog.